Thursday daytime into this evening will be rain, possibly leading to flooding, and then also an isolated severe risk. Scattered activity for this afternoon. Then a line of storms is going to move across our area from west to east from about 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. This line is the one that we have that isolated severe risk. Download our Local 3 weather app, and I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
American Air HVAC. We customize your comfort and you control the temperature. AmericanAirHVAC.com.
All right, good day, everyone. It is 22 minutes before 4 o'clock, and we've just heard an absolutely tremendous statement from Dwayne Williams, who we've missed. As he's told us, he's not been on the air with us here since December the 22nd. So seeing the situation and knowing just how much we value the afternoon time, and Dwayne has lifted this time period to great heights and done some wonderful things with it. You know, I began to think about, we really need somebody to fill in, because Dwayne needs, and Jennifer and I both told him that he needs to focus entirely on his health and his recovery. And so we went back just a little bit, although I think I met the man when he came to Cleveland in the first week back in 1994. And ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our longtime friend Mike Lee, who's going to be filling in here on this broadcast. Mike, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And Dwayne, I am so thrilled to be able to fill in for you while you take care of your health concerns. Because if you remember, Steve, 12 years ago, I was going through a similar battle when I did the afternoon show on J103. And I was diagnosed with late stage 3 thyroid cancer. And my wife reminded me last night that Dr. Bird told me, you do whatever the gynecologist, the oncologist says to do, because you've got about 6 months. And I didn't have to do chemo, but I did have to do radiation. I've been cancer-free since 2012. This was 2011. And I cannot wait to not have to fill in for you anymore. But I'm happy to be here. And it's so ironic because, as Steve says, there's no such thing as coincidences, because I've been driving a truck for 12 years, and I enjoyed it for a long time. But I've got a great-grandson on the way, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to be driving all over the country and home 6 days a week. I want to be able to spoil that little guy. And I was sitting in my chair, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to give Steve a text. And I texted him, and I said, hey, look, if you might have need for a gently used former morning radio icon,
Sure.
who has a lot of humility, I might be able to help. And can you tell what you and Jennifer were talking about right then?
At that moment, we were talking about the situation, just at that second, and you text me, and I don't believe in coincidence. Dwayne can tell you that. I don't believe in, and somehow Bridget slipped through, and we don't know. I mean, you can't win them all, but no, I'm kidding. But it was at that second that you sent me that.
So anyway, we ended up having a long conversation over coffee, and he explained the situation, and it immediately took me back to how amazing the listeners and the management at J103 were for me when I was going through this, because they told me you're going to lose your voice for a week or so, and that ended up being over a month. That I was talking like this at the peak of my voice. And long story short, this is, to me, I'm so blessed to be able to help you, to fill in and allow you to just concentrate on your health.
Well, I'll tell you, when I was when my kids were in school, middle school, elementary school, so it's been several years back. So I'm dating you as
I know
well.
where this is going.
They love to listen to you in the morning. You are an icon in this community from years gone by. And I can't think of a better person. If I could probably handpick someone, if Steve said, who do you want to come in and maybe do some things, you would have been one of those top two.
Well, thank you.
Because I've always enjoyed what you do on the radio. You're very, very charismatic. And so it's one of those things that when people get into radio, most people are pretty much like you guys. When I say you guys, you and Steve, it's something that you grew up doing and doing those type things. So for me, when I come around you guys, even though I don't know how old you are, it doesn't matter. I'm either your age or older. It's great because I'm still a baby. I want to learn. I want to learn what happens. So I still listen to Steve and Bridget in the morning. I do learn a little bit from Bridget from time to time.
And so you take notes and then just go the opposite direction.
But
What not to do.
yeah, no, I'm just kidding. But I will enjoy the afternoons when I can tune in and listen, and I think that the listener experience is going to be very, very happy to have you on as well. So
Well,
congratulations.
thank you. You know, I'm 64. I came to Cleveland in '94, and it was yesterday. You know, Ed Ramsey and I had a nice long run on the old Alive 95, 11 years, I think, doing mornings together. And I'm just so happy that, you know, I'm a couple years away from just retiring and, you know, sailing on my yacht wherever I care to. By that I mean I hope I can afford a bass boat someday. But I'm really looking forward to being able to help out, and the way that it all came together, to hear the outpouring that you're getting, and I don't even think you're at the tip of the iceberg of what you're going to hear from the people that care about you, and the fact that you've literally got now thousands of people from all over that are going to be lifting you up. And I hope you take solace from that.
Oh, absolutely. I don't take one text, one phone call for granted, because that's one person that thought about me for that moment in time. So that is something that I never take for granted, because, you know, you could be in a circumstance where your phone doesn't ring or you never hear from anybody. So it is a blessing. This is. You'll find out here. I know you've been in radio many places. You'll find out here. This is the best audience. This is the best people. We like I said earlier, we have clients, but man, it's relationships.
Oh, I can tell
It's
from
just
the little bit I've
relationships.
been hanging around that everybody here is. Steve said to me that, and this is a rare thing. He was saying, you know, we've had issues from time to time in the past, but he said right now, he said we are absolutely drama free. Everybody gets along. And so I have some goals to bring some division into the, you know, you got to have a hobby.
Yeah, you know.
And so I'm going to try to see if I can get a little backbiting started.
Yes.
None toward you, though.
All right.
None toward you,
You're exempt.
Dwayne.
All right,
No.
I'm exempt. All right,
Okay.
that's good. That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah,
That's
just start.
good.
Always,
You're going to poke the bears. What you
Oh,
said.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
always start with Bridget. And the people will get behind you immediately.
Okay, absolutely. I appreciate the professional tip. No, we're going to have some fun in the afternoons, and I've just got to remember how to do this. Now I can show you how to back up a refrigerated trailer into a dock,
Let's do it.
but I don't know if I can. Where are the turntables? I don't see any records anywhere. What the heck is going on? You call this a radio station?
You need the old carts, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I miss the carts. I've said that many times.
We got some carts, I think, in storage.
Yeah,
if
we
we
probably
if we
do.
got to bring them back out, we
Probably
can.
do.
Yeah.
But no, we're very excited, and very excited to have you in the afternoons, and of course Dwayne, always a member of our team from here on out. And as I've told you, you're stuck with us. So
Yeah.
just whatever. And one thing here this afternoon, if you're just joining us, Dwayne has told us what's been. I feel like maybe some people are here 10 before 4 o'clock, but. Letting us know why we've not heard from him since the 22nd of December, and obviously a very serious situation. So I would love for you folks to to get in touch with Dwayne, you can call us here, text us here. But definitely, Dwayne, I know that the people will be praying for you, and will continue to pray for you.
And again, I know we said it, I just want to echo it again. I appreciate it. It is probably when I was at my lowest point, was in a hospital, going through the first week of treatment, and as people, I know I'm not the only person that's been through cancer treatments. I see about 60 a week when I'm there doing treatment myself. It is something that when you're down, the Lord puts people in your lives at those times. It's a text message. It's somebody calling. It's your kids checking in on you. It's just different people that don't even understand what they're doing at that time when they do it. So thanks again for not only the Lord, but everyone else getting me through these past 4 or 5 weeks.
Well said, Dwayne. Very, very well said. Well, so what we're going to do today's obviously a little bit different, again, I've just had so many people ask me, and especially once we got in the new year, and especially when we had that severe weather situation.
Yeah.
Because you were always just right there, and that's really when the questions started coming. And so we appreciate what you've said here today. We're also praying for Karen, your wife.
Yes.
And your whole family, your daughters, and like you said, their husbands, and your grandson in Florida, and we'll continue to pray. So what we're going to do here, I'll stick in there with you the rest of the afternoon, and then beginning tomorrow, Mike, you're up tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon.
You're the designated pinch hitter tomorrow afternoon.
The
Now
classic,
batting.
the classic bad joke of the day after 5 o'clock.
Yeah. We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back. I got a million of them.
We're
Bringing it back.
Between the two of you, you
Hey,
don't know how many bad
and
jokes
Dwayne, when you feel up to it, come join me.
Absolutely.
We'll take over the morning show.
Yes, anytime.
We will make them look like such punks. I mean, seriously, you and I together,
It won't be hard.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if anybody ever top you and Ed. Y'all were the berries.
Oh, Eddie.
Yeah.
Well, I love Ed, but he's got that restraining order out against me now, and so I mean, every once in a while I throw in a text to him, but then I hear from Sheriff Lawson.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. This is we're going to take a break here. Take you to the top of the hour, Mix 104.1. Hey, we've also been on MixTV.tv, and thanks to Fruit Loops for one of the worst things you did to me was introduce me to Austin. I don't know why you did that.
Yeah, it's one of those things around here. It's all about relationships.
Yes.
Bridget brought me here.
Yes.
And I brought Austin here.
Yeah.
And then Gideon, for some reason, just stuck around after we got him out of high school.
Yeah, exactly.
He just kind of
He
stuck
still
around.
got classes. We drop him off.
Yeah, we
every
drop
once
him
in a
off in
while.
the mornings. He can't ride the bus.
But
yeah, that's just the way this place is. It's all about relationships.
I know. I just I rue the day. I tell you. Anyway, that's it for us right now. Back in a few moments. Mix 104.1.